Linktree link in the comment section below. Click on it. It will redirect you to a website in which there's all the ways that you can support me. Hey, I do fire private tarot readings. Very good. Come through, hit me up, get your reading. You'll enjoy it. Thank you. So for you, Sagittarius, you have the King of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and you have the the Two of Pentacles. So for you, Sagittarius, let me see. So very interesting reading. So the King of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles represents the frustration. The whole top row, frustration. A lot of you Sagittarius are frustrated. You are looking for someone that is a very good match for you romantically, but the only problem is the Seven of Swords and the Tower. People make it all about romantic. I gotta watch my words on here. People make it all about romantic fun. You understand what I'm saying? Romantic fun. The ooh, the ah, the great O, if you know what I mean. They put all their eggs in one basket on being so good at the horizontal mambo, if you know what I mean, to the point where they think that other qualities don't matter and shouldn't have to matter as long as they're that good at having that kind of romantic fun. And like it is, I said before, you Sagittarius are very much so frustrated at that. You're frustrated at the fact that a lot of people have essentially eliminated or thrown away the skills that they coulda, woulda, shoulda had, all just to be handsome or pretty or beautiful or have the nicest hips or be the tallest person in the world, you know, be a 100-foot giant or whatever the case may be. And a lot of you Sagittarius kind of look at the dating pool like it's kind of lame now to a certain extent. And this is where a lot of the frustration is coming from. You Sagittarius are not as shallow as people think you are, right? Because Sagittarius can have a reputation sometimes. Let's tell the truth, right? Y'all can have a reputation sometimes for being shallow. A lot of you have a reputation to a certain extent when y'all are coming up, right, of being individuals that are not really real when it comes to being in a serious relationship. And now that you Sagittarius have kind of broken out of that mold, and your mind and your heart, your minds and hearts are in the correct place, now that reputation is to a certain extent kind of withering away, because some people will still think of you as doing that, but is that who you Sagittarius really are? And now that you Sagittarius have made that type of change, you realize, yes, there is something more to this love thing, to this relationship thing, than just about you Sagittarius playing people, being the Don Juan, or being the player, or or being beautiful and playing people and getting what it is that you want. Now it's like you realize that the game, quote unquote, has flipped, in the sense that now that you're not doing that, now you see just how terrible the games actually was. And that a lot of you Sagittarius, the ones that have their minds and their heart in the correct place, you realize that you shouldn't have been doing that because you were contributing to it. But now that you Sagittarius are looking for somebody, now it's like, oh my gosh, you can't find one. Everybody is it seems like everybody, not really everybody, but so many people seem to be so caught up with romantic fun and beauty and how handsome and height and all this stuff. It's like, listen, my brother is 6'5", but my brother still gives me respect, But people are so caught up with the height and the you know what I mean? The height and handsome, broad shoulders and all this other type of goofy stuff. You Sagittarius are looking for substance as well as beauty, right? But they don't have to be the most beautiful or handsome person in the world. You want substance more. And then the thing is that for you now, you Sagittarius have the Six of Swords and the Ten of Swords. If you can get the substance, you'll be willing to work with the person. But so far, you're running into people who have this ideology that beauty is the only thing that they need. Being handsome is the the aesthetics is the only thing that they're gonna need for you, Sagittarius. And the Seven of Wands represents how you're rejecting that. You're rejecting that. The Seven of Wands, especially in this deck, look at how the mermaids, right? The mermaids, they're ready for this person that they look at as an intruder. And he didn't even necessarily come prepared. You understand what I'm saying? So that's my point, right? That's my point. My point is, now that you've put away the stupid stuff that you used to do, and that your mind and your heart are in the correct place, you've upgraded yourselves as Sagittarius. Now you realize, right, just how lame it used to be for you, and just how lame it is to continue that cycle of dysfunction. So then you have the Two of Swords and the King of Swords. You want someone that can teach you something, someone that has some sort of substance. So I just see a lot of you just kind of being on some King of Swords type stuff where, for fire signs. For fire signs, you Sagittarius are just like, it's a dub. It's just like, person doesn't bring anything to the table. They can't teach you anything. You know what I mean? They're not anyone that's going to add anything that you would want. They'll add something, but they'll add chaos and nonsense is what they're adding. But it's not necessarily something that you want to add into your life. I see a lot of you Sagittarius kind of being like, in a sense that, kind of just shaking your head, in the sense that a lot of you Sagittarius are actually bored and disappointed at how, no matter how old, no matter how many generations go on by, it's the same old tired stuff. The generations don't learn from the lessons of the people who act like they have to be a 100-foot cedar tree. Those are the type of people who don't really make it in the end, because longevity is the name of the game. So let's clarify the Tower. Eight of Cups, King of Cups, Six of Pentacles, Judgment, Seven of Wands. Tower, Scorpio, Eight of Cups, 8, a lot of 8 cards. So there's a lot more wealth. There's a lot more well-being. There's a lot more peace of mind with what it is that a lot of you Sagittarius are doing. A lot of you Sagittarius may even stay a little bit abstinent while it is that you're looking for someone that you can actually make that spiritual, mental, and physical connection with. The King of Cups and the Six of Pentacles represents, because once again, you don't want to be the one only doing the contributing. And all it is, you're doing most of the contributing. And all it is that they bring to the table is fill in the blank, right? The Judgment and the Seven of Wands is about how, you're making very good decisions. And one of the best decisions that you Sagittarius is actually making right now, like I said, is to stay away from the goofies, stay away from the people that ultimately just want to have you Sagittarius contribute most or all or everything, and some of you may even go all the way with it, like you Sagittarius may stay abstinent until you make a connection. You're a connection with somebody. You Sagittarius aren't even gonna have that type of romantic fun, because there's no point, because you're not looking to just have friends with benefits. Wow. So let's clarify. So let's clarify the King of Swords. Y'all are very serious with that. So to clarify, the King of Swords, you have the Page of Wands, the Nine of Swords, Queen of Swords, the Death card, and last but not least, you have the Seven of Pentacles to clarify King of Swords, which is you. The Page of Wands and the Knight of Swords. This is about how it is that you, Sagittarius, and you're not going to allow someone, that's another thing too. The Page of Wands, the Nine of Swords, and the the Queen of Swords is all about how you, Sagittarius, are not going to allow someone to come into your life where, you know, the mind games, you know, they're interested, but the Queen of Swords, they don't want to show you that they're interested because it may be too much credit that they're giving you, right? They're hard at hearing. They don't want to be vulnerable. They don't want to say that they like you. They have something. They have love for you. They like you. They want you. All of that, them not being able to say that, all of that is a dub. A person needs to say it. Forget about their pride. Say it and show it long term. If they can't do that, I honestly see you, Sagittarius, really shrug my shoulders. I honestly see you, Sagittarius, being over it. Like, I see a lot of you, Sagittarius, seeing things for what they are. Like, if a person cannot do those things, what is the point of them being around? And then you have the Death card and the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, also Scorpio energy. Putting the situation to an end. Like, it's a wrap. If they can't do that, it's a wrap. Because the Seven of Pentacles, those would be people who don't want to be embarrassed. Basically, they're too wrapped into their pride and what their ego wants, what their false pride wants. And a lot of you, Sagittarius, are not caught up with that. The person needs to understand that, yes, they're taking a risk, but that's what it is that we call love, right? Love is risk.